So, back for another Believe in Boyt with this Feraligatr team. So, still on the unofficial ladder of the Bdsp. If you put in 2021, 2022, that is the code for getting these battles. Okay, that Machoke. Okay. Machoke is an interesting one. There's not even Eviolite in the game. Like Majam would make sense, but not really sure what the Machoke is doing there. Okay. So Feraligatr's a bit awkward when there's a Gastrodon. My Tangrowth is looking pretty good. Just needs to avoid the Rotom. I think I'm going to go Tangrowth and Latias. And then... there is a T-Tar, but Blaziken is not great here. Steelix is not the best. The rest of the Pokemon aren't the best. Hopefully I can just sweep through with the Latias and the Tangrowth. I'll bring Feraligatr because it's the Feraligatr showcase. And then... I will bring Blaziken. I don't particularly like Steelix or Raikou here. Okay, so they're going with this straight away. So what would be the best thing to do here? Because I could just Draco the Garchomp and Sleep Powder the Tyranitar. I'd probably lose my Latias in that regard unless it goes for a Dragon Dance, but even then if it does, that's still probably the best thing. I'd probably have to contend with a Sandvale Garchomp, like so, which is going to be very annoying. I have to contend with some flinches that are going to be coming out as well with the Tangrowth. I very much have to contend with some flinches, so there's a critical hit as well. Okay, this is going well. Now we'll just get the flinch to round it off. Or the Sleep Powder miss, either is fine. You see, there you go. Okay, great start, great start. Okay, well then. I will try that again. But that was as poorly as that turn could have gone. I guess outside of more critical hits, but yeah, that was abysmal. That was a VGC turn. That makes sense. That was a turn of VGC for sure. Now they Dragon Dance. Okay, don't know why they didn't do that on the first turn, but okay. And if they are Lumberry, then this is very bad. Very, very bad. At least I hit the Sleep Powder, but they're going to be Lumberry. And they're not Lumberry, okay. But Latias goes down. So I've got to rely on Feraligatr here. This is definitely Feraligatr's time. And I can't KO the Tangrowth. So I will try and Sleep Powder the Garchomp, and I will Dragon Dance. And then I just have to contend with the Gastrodon. Are they switching into it now? They are. Okay, that was preemptive. If I sleep the Garchomp, I'm looking pretty good. Okay, that's fine. Tangrowth survives. Feraligatr's going to chunk, but just hit the 90% accurate Sleep Powder with this wonderful zoom lens that I have. I guess I have to hit through Sandvale and maybe Bright Powder, so the odds might not be 90%. But Tangrowth can do it. Tangrowth can't do it. So at least I can Ice Punch the Garchomp now. Has Garchomp taken any chip? It didn't, right? I've still got to try. Like, this is still an Ice Punch into the Garchomp and a Leaf Storm into the Gastrodon. Hope it's not Focus Sash as well. If it is, awkward. Makes sense, but Tangrowth should outspeed this Gastrodon. One of the main reasons why I don't have min speed on the Tangrowth to make use of the zoom lens is so that it can outspeed Gastrodons and just be able to Leaf Storm KO it. So now my Waterfalls are freed up, which is good. I think the Sand is ending this turn as well, which is the worst possible time because the T-Tar can just come in and give the Sandvale back to the Garchomp. Oh no, that's good, okay. So I could protect on the final turn to get rid of it. And Rotom comes in. But now I can go for Waterfall. I'm going to switch out into Blaziken here. I'm going to get some Regenerator, and I will Waterfall the... Because if it's not Focus Sash, and if I hit the Garchomp, Rage Powder and Ice Punch is better. But if it's Focus Sash, I'll just lose. This is better. Oh, but if it's Discharge. No, if it's Discharge, and Discharge makes sense. Like, this turn could go multiple ways, so I got it right, though. Like, this was the correct course of action. For sure. Rotom definitely gets KO'd, unless it's Choice Scarf. If it's Choice Scarf, I lose immediately, but... Is it going to be Choice Scarf? It is not. And that is a very KO'd Rotom. So... Things are looking pretty decent now, because the Sand's going to end and the T-Tar just came in, so now there's no Sand Bale. There might still be a Bright Powder, but things are looking very, very decent, because the T-Tar is asleep as well. Now, I think it is the most optimal to go for Protect on Blaziken in case they are Focus Slash Bright Powder on the Garchomp, because there's no punish to this. I don't think. Because if they are Focus Sash, I'll just be able to close combat the next turn. They're not protecting, so only a Bright Powder should be able to save them now. Okay. Good. And no Focus Sash, so the game is over. After that abysmal turn 1, for Alligator clutched it. Very nice. That's exactly what we want to see out of the showcase Pokemon. So... The nice thing is that for Alligator outspeed the Blaziken still, so it will get the KO. So, nope, okay, I got that completely wrong. I had speed boosted twice, I guess. But yeah, that was a comeback, I guess. Like, yeah, after the terrible turn 1, don't give up after turns like that. You can definitely still come back. Okay, they've got a Blaziken themselves. Nice, nice. I can appreciate it. Okay. Suicune and Gyarados is interesting. My Feraligatr is reasonable here. I definitely want to bring Feraligatr. Tangrowth is absolutely the lead. Only Blaziken can hit it well, and it should survive a Flare Blitz. Maybe a Life Orb one, I don't know that calc yet, but Tangrowth is very physically bulky. Yeah, I don't really like Steelix here. You'll get to see eventually, don't worry. Raikou, yeah, Raikou is good. But do I lead with Raikou? I'm bringing Feraligatr for sure. Not a fan of Blaziken, even though there's a T-Tar. So it's not Blaziken or Steelix, it's just what do I lead with Tangrowth. If I lead Raikou into the Garchomp, awkward. If I lead it into most other things, that's alright. Whereas if I lead the Latias, then we've got wonderful speed tie territory. So I'm going to go with Raikou. If I lose the Raikou immediately, I've got Tangrowth to be able to sleep powder things, so... I almost said Spore there, but 90% accurate is much closer to 100. Okay, they didn't lead with the things, so that's alright. 90 is much closer to 100 than it is 75, so I'd say much closer, it's like a little bit. Unnerve. Unnerve. Oh. I guess they got a Focus Sash somewhere they don't want to break. Oh, Sleep Powder. I could just Leaf Storm it, actually, because they've got no special defense boost. I'm more inclined to just immediately Leaf Storm. Don't know if I'll survive the double up with the Draco and something. I should survive a Psychic and anything. Maybe not Ice Beam, but Draco plus attack from the T-Tar could get the Tangrowth. But yeah, no special defense boost means that... I don't think Leaf Storm will KO, but... Depends how much bulk T-Tar has, but like all my damage intuition calcs are with Sandstorm. So without Sandstorm, I guess I just need to take a third off it, but you know, still quite hard to do. Especially since I haven't used Tangrowth's Leaf Storm too much, but it's just Psychic. Okay, I should survive whatever is thrown at me then. That's gotta be Choice Specs, right? Or Life Orb, close enough. Similar thing. Are they going to Dragon Dance or are they going to attack? Earthquake is not ideal for the Raikou. Raiku's going to take a lot more damage than it would have done. Like, that's a reasonable chunk. That might put me in Life Orb Draco range, maybe. But Leaf Storm, can't miss because of the zoom lens. No Sandstorm boost for you. And it is just a no-co. Okay. That is not great if Garchomp comes in now. It's not ideal if Garchomp comes in. That Earthquake was not ideal. Like, Raikou would have been sitting a lot more pretty than it would have been. I guess if Garchomp comes in, it doesn't really matter that it was Earthquake from the T-Tar. I don't know what that is. That's a Blaziken. That is not a Garchomp. Did they bring the Garchomp? Okay, my own Latias and Feraligatr. Okay. My Raikou outspeeds their Blaziken. Most Blaziken are inclined to protect turn 1. It's just whether this one does. I think Sleep Powder the Latios and Snarl is best, because even if they attack with the Blaziken, my Latias walls their Blaziken. And like, Blaziken always protects, like mine almost never does, but everyone always protects their Blaziken because they feel like they need the speed boost. Whereas this turn, they're getting it wrong as well by attacking the Raikou, allowing me to Sleep Powder their Latios. So, like, you don't want to protect your Blaziken there. Most people just protect to get the speed boost. You didn't need the speed boost, just attack. You weren't in range of a +1 Thunderbolt, just attack. And now, 90% accurate Sleep Powder. Very nice. Now, I don't think I want to Rage Powder this turn, because I think if they attack the Raikou and I get a Sleep Powder off into the Blaziken, that might be better, because that'll allow my Feraligatr to set up. So I'm going to go for Sleep Powder into the Blaziken, and I will Thunderbolt the Blaziken. They'll KO one of them with the Flare Blitz, maybe close combat into the Raikou, but this turn should be okay. Low Kick, okay. Well, that's still going to be strong enough. Might not have been into the Tangrowth. I don't know how heavy Tangrowth is, actually, to be fair. Zoom Lens is still correct on Tangrowth. Do I go into Latias, actually? Latias risks a turn 1 Wake and a Speed Tie, but the odds are still way in my favor for that. Like, that's a 6th chance against 5/6, and a Psychic into the Blaziken is guaranteed. A Waterfall is guaranteed as well. If I go into... What else did they have? My Latias will beat the rest of the Pokemon in the back, so I think I will go into the Feraligatr here. And I can go for a Power Swap into the Latios. And is it worth Dragon Dancing? Pretty sure it is, because the Blaziken can get more than one turn sleep, and if it does, Dragon Dance is much better. They might be Focus Sash on the Blaziken. They're not Life Orbs, so they might be. And do they get the first turn wait with the Latias? Latios. I'm the Latias. Okay, that's pretty good. It might have been better to go for a Leaf Storm into the Blaziken just to break a potential Focus Sash, but this is still fine. This has crippled the Latios. Now... Yeah, now I think I will double up into the Blaziken. In case there's a Focus Sash. So that's good. That's a good start. The Blaziken stays asleep. We will see if it is Focus Sash now. It is indeed Focus Sash. I don't like Focus Sash on Blaziken because you need to run Flare Blitz, and that has so much anti-synergy with... oh, they have Thunderbolt. I should live with the Power Swap, though. Yeah, that's comfortable. And no Paralysis, good. Yeah, like I don't like Focus Sash at all on Blaziken because you want to be Flare Blitzing things. So, not particularly a fan, but there we go. Now I get to just Ice Punch the Latios, Rage Powder, whatever. Maybe even go for a Sleep Powder again, because then my Latias in the back can set up with the Calm Minds, because it's either going to be Garchomp, Suicune, or Gyarados. My Latias beats that. So, it's probably actually worth considering regenerating my Tangrowth. Protecting Tailwind. Yeah, I think I'm going to. If they have Thunderbolt, they probably don't have Protect. So I'm going to regenerate, and I will Ice Punch the Latios. Rage Powder and another Dragon Dance might have been better, because then I most likely outspeed the Suicune if they go for Protect Tailwinds. But given their moveset, I don't think they have Protect, like so. So that, I'm pretty sure, was correct. If they go for a Tailwind this turn, doesn't really matter, I can beat them down now. Suicune isn't strong enough. Like, Ice Beam will do a reasonable chunk to Latias, but it's Latias, not Os, so it is going to take it very comfortably, and I will very easily be able to 3v1 this now. Like so. So, they realise it at least, so we don't have to sit through it, but yeah, another good showing of Feraligatr. Feraligatr is putting in the work. Also a good showing of Zoom Lens. Put Zoom Lens on your Tangrowth.